Yeah, so the rise of digital wallets and digital wallets within super apps over the last 5 to 10 years has been absolutely incredible, and Asia's been leading the way in that. I think a few factors have contributed to that explosive growth. So number one is similar to other digital payment methods, the pandemic kind of pushing people away from cash and other physical payment methods towards digital wallets has been a key driver of that. And in Asia in particular, the super apps have been a big beneficiary of that trend. Secondly, is as a lot of these apps have gone from standalone services such as food delivery or e-commerce retail or just a digital wallet to combining a lot of different everyday services in one, we've seen a lot of consumer engagement with those apps as more of their daily life takes place within the app ecosystem. And third is a lot of them have made big improvements in user experience, security, biometric authentication, things like that that just make the user experience a lot better than it was when some of these applications first came out. Yeah, so a couple of different thoughts. So post-pandemic, we've seen certain behaviors return to normal, so to speak. So for example, a lot more people are going out to restaurants. Travel has come roaring back. So we're seeing more of that spend take place in person, whereas during the pandemic, it was entirely online. But some of those changes in habit of how people are paying, i.e. using a digital wallet or super app versus using cash or their physical card, we're seeing those trends stay and continue growing. Sure. So I'll say a couple things. On the financial services side, a lot of these super apps have embedded what I would call basic payment acceptance capabilities, i.e. allowing consumers to pay merchants, but thinking more broadly about what are the other financial services that your user base wants to be able to access through the super app. So for example, sending peer-to-peer payments to family and friends, ensuring that the payment capability can work maybe outside their home country as travel has come roaring back, giving them more ways to spend. So for example, issuing a card that they could use against the balance in the wallet if they do go to a country or a retailer that doesn't happen to accept the super wallet. So kind of broadening the set of financial services, I think, is one avenue for growth. The second is almost not predicting the future, but thinking about what is the next kind of high engagement additional feature in the app that consumers are going to want. So during the pandemic, for example, grocery and food delivery became a massive thing, right? Everybody was ordering food and groceries at home. And so a lot of these super apps, if they didn't already have it, they added that functionality. So as we think about the next few years, what is that next big thing that consumers are going to be engaging with constantly from a purchasing or behavior standpoint?